Or him, yeah. That's funny. That's okay. Here. Okay, I'm at Texas, right? This is a setup I ran yesterday. This is for Austin. You all can probably hear him in the video here. Okay, Austin, see, first I leave pit road and I don't spin out. Being in third gear here, in a cup car especially, can help you get around on the apron till the backstretch without spinning out. And you look behind you to make sure you're not going to kill somebody when you move up. These are just AI cars, so we can piss them off because they're pissing me off already. Skating inside, Eric Almirola. I like you as a driver. I hate you as an AI. Okay, because you're screwing up my video. Okay, I'm the star in my video. So we will have to do that to you. And that's passing on the inside in turn 2 on fresh tires. So we blip the gas. Now that's the normal way. I had to get off it a little bit more in a different spot so I could make the corner because I was way too low. And I'm tired, so I might not hit this exactly right. See, up, yeah, it's getting high. A little too high, but down in the white. Exit low on the backstretch. You see a little sign come up over there. That's where you turn in, let off the gas, get right back on it, pull it down to the white line, try not to hit the white line, and you steer it back off, and you come down, and you do it all over again. That was a 4. Well, okay, this is talking to Deadpool, the winner of yesterday's Mystic race at Texas, 334 brutal laps that he dominated in Deadpool fashion. So tell us, what was the mistake in the adjustments you made on that second to last run there that made you so slow that I can get in front of you and lead for a while? Yeah, what did you do that caused you to be like 0.3 of a second slower?
Was I was struggling a little bit. I was getting a little bit loose on my tail in the run, so I was like, okay, I'll make an adjustment. Well, I made too drastic a change.
Ah, you broke the golden rule.
I broke the golden rule and over-adjusted with tire pressures and wedge.
Ah, probably should have done one or the other, but if you didn't break that rule, right, exactly. Good job for giving us all hope and then just dashing our souls like a trampled piece of paper in the subway. You had an awesome car and you had an awesome run yesterday.
No, I actually went up 1 too many pounds on the left front and went down on the right rear at the same time with added 3 clicks of wedge.
You were screaming tight.
I was tight all over.
Yeah, well, that'll do it. But
in
you fixed it.
Center and X's. Yep.
And how far back from me when we came out of the pits? How far back were you at the last run there?
When I got up to speed, I was exactly 3.7 seconds behind you.
With what, like 19 laps to go or something? 20 laps to go?
19.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Right? And what did you do?
I caught you in less than 5.
You caught me and pretty much blew past me because you were 0.2 of a second faster there. And you pulled out to, what was it, like another 3-second lead or 2.5 seconds?
Almost 4. That was almost 4 seconds.
So in 20 laps, you were like a total of like 5.5 seconds faster than me. And that's pretty fucking awesome.
Well, I learned from the best.
Yeah. Well, obviously it wasn't me.
I am talking about you.
I can only... No. Now you're blowing smoke up my ass.
Well, you the one that taught me how to set race cars up besides Fluffy. I mean, you two are the ones that
Yeah, well,
took me and took the time to
Fluffy
teach.
is a little bit better than me, don't you think? Yeah. But to be fair, we all bring something to the table when it comes to setups. You know, you bring one thing, I bring something. Usually Fluffy brings the rest. Tastic brings something lately.
Well, ever since...
Because I listen to Tastic and what he does. I see what he's doing. Not his setups, but I mean, I see stuff on the track, and I'm like, well, I need to be doing that. You know, kind of thing.
Well, ever since we started working together...
Yes.
I mean, ever since we started working together, I mean, I've won a lot more races, you've won races.
Don't forget Chad.
Oh, poor Chad.
Yeah, so I was told, Tastic.
He took a very long hiatus. You think I took a long hiatus? He took one almost a year.
So it was longer than a Be Right Back Deadpool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, Fluffy and Deadpool had mentioned it to me. Why did you leave for so long that we're doing, you know, we're in interview mode here?
School, work. Girls.
Girls.
Yes. I said girls. Yep, not like me. I ain't dying. Nope. Nope, he don't know anything. Oh my gosh. I took my voice always off of loud.
What was that? How many, Deadpool? Oh, come on. Well, that's what you call it now. Come on, Deadpool. You're cool. Don't worry about it. See, you got my setup, Austin, because this video's for Austin. You got my setup, right? Now you see, you get loose, right? Now, I'm yanking the damn thing all the way down in 1. And then out of 2, I'm steering it back up. And you can clearly see that on the video, when the steering wheel, right? Because I do the in-car. So I yank it all the way over in turn 3 on old tires. And then I just keep it off the wall. And I exit low. I'm going to steer it back. Because if I keep the wheel turned, it's just going to go left. Every time. I know.
Got one outside now. All right, you're clear there.
Boom. Spin out. Now, on old tires, you can't let it get too high because you'll get loose that way.
All right, he's waving you off to the front. He's pitting this time.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You actually gotta loosen it up. That's why I gave you my setup, so you don't have to go through all that. And then I kept telling you, you gotta figure out how to drive it. It's one of those tracks that you gotta drive. Now see, I got 12 laps of gas left, and the thing is getting loose on me. But I know it's getting loose, and I know how to fix it. You know, you gotta change the way you drive the track. You gotta get up off the gas a little bit.
Got one up top. Clear high, clear high. Got a car low now.
Oh, Charlotte's worse. Yeah. Yeah, I would recommend, even though it's a preset race, but I would recommend watching my race at Charlotte from Tuesday night, because I made some moves in there that, you know, give you an idea of what you can expect at Charlotte, and things that can actually be done if you understand, you know, how to do it and how to race the track. Third, charge 3. Charge 3 in particular.
Hold your line, got one inside.
Plus, all my setups, and I think most setups, when you back up a corner too much, you start burning off the right rear. And it doesn't affect you until you get like past halfway, and then if you've been burning that right rear off and you got more than 10% loose from wear, then you're going to start getting loose real fast. And in a cup car, everything happens faster too. Which is charging the corner if you know how to do that. But it's what you should have been doing all along to avoid that.
That car ahead of you is pitting.
This setup actually gets a little tight, which is why I think that it gets loose at the end of a run, because it actually gets a little tight. So you got to loosen it up so you don't get bogged down, dug in, and spun out. At Charlotte? Oh, you want me to do your video at Charlotte? Because I haven't finished my cup setup at Charlotte yet. It's not sitting right. But you know what? You know what would be easier? Was that, I don't know, whatever the hell I did it at Charlotte. Did I run? I run a 7 at Charlotte because everybody else ran a 6. I think you weren't there, Deadpool, but I think, yeah. And that thing actually was really good. I passed a bunch of guys on the outside into 3 because they just couldn't hold it.
That car ahead of you is pitting.
The preset race at Charlotte the other night. Yeah, I hate presets, but I knew how screwed I was, so I drove it different into 1. But in turn 3, I found out I could really dig it in there deep. And oh yeah? Okay. In what? Okay. I don't remember. Is that fast? Because I don't remember times at Charlotte Cup. Good race time. Okay. But if you're starting off at 29.7 and you're finishing off, say, 31, that's a little slow, isn't it? So it all depends. Okay. 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 Well, I don't have too much time. Because you'll probably send invites out
You're
at
low on gas.
10 minutes. I got an all-star race tonight for On a Mission. So I'll be streaming that too. Thank you! I ain't gonna win. Evidently I have a fast truck. They're gonna do it in trucks, because trucks are fun at Auto Club. You'd be lucky if Will lets you race. Who's Will? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Remember, this is all on video, Austin. Okay, I'm out of gas. I got Christmas tree. Rights are 17 and 20%. And I'm pulling into the pits. For the end of a run. Well, that means you have your audio adjusted differently. You go into settings and hit allow audio. It's good that no one heard you. Okay, so what was that? 29 laps. See, I couldn't hit 30. 29 laps is my fuel. Oh, I gotta get out of this. And Charlotte. I don't have time to do a whole fuel line at Charlotte, and I'm still working on this setup, so. So I don't think I can charge Charlotte the turn 3 like I like to yet.
C-Dub's been giving me some good setups too. He gave me a banger for. He gave me a banger for WWT Gateway.
Okay. Yeah, he gave it to me too, but I haven't ran it yet because it's Saturday, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 races before then. So I kind of do them in order. I try to do them in order. Okay.
Well, see, I got Taggart Thursday. I got.
It's weird.
I got.
Clear the pit, hammer down.
Charlotte Friday for trucks. Saturday is Saturday is Gateway. Saturday night's the All-Star race.
That was still too loose. Yeah, that's loud. Grating. Like somebody... Yeah, I'm too loose still. Needs more work.
How did I wreck the motor?
But... See, I go into Charlotte up to the Charlotte sign.
Phoenix's.
And then if I'm not too loose, I hug the white line. And do my typical low exit. And if you notice, I'm on the gas full the whole time. Yeah. Way too loose.
This is what the car I'm going to use for the patriotic scheme.
Wow, four-wheel drift. See, I'm losing speed because it's sliding. So I'm only hitting 30.0s. Yeah, these AI cars are not helping.
Still there. Alright, you're clear there.
Woohoo! That was fun. Oh yeah. Way too loose.
So now, like,
Right front. See, it's all in the right rear. Gotta engage left front. And switch things around. The temps are going up because I'm sliding too much. That's just making it worse. Yeah, you see that? All that weird stuff. And it's not track bar loose, it's loose. So it's probably weights and maybe some springs. Maybe some track bar. We gotta work on it some more. So this is turning the qualifying setup for Charlotte into a race setup. And I'm about halfway converted. Yeah, I don't have enough tape on it. That's all. So I don't know what you can get out of this, because I'm basically just going where the car is taking me. But essentially, you go into turn 1, and you blip the gas, you get back on the gas, which it's not liking me doing at the moment. And you stay in it all the way down the backstretch. You go in all the way up to about here, you let go, get down on the white, exit low, steering it back, and kind of finding like a cushion there. And if I wasn't sliding around so much, my lap times would be a little bit better. Trying letting off a little early. It doesn't really matter where you blip it as long as you blip it, but it can matter depending if you're tight or loose where you blip it. See, it wants to turn too much and then it won't hold when I get on the gas. So it definitely needs grip and a balance adjustment. It's consistent though. So that's all for today, folks. Oh, and I'll be streaming the All-Star race I'm in for On a Mission coming up in a little while.